Everybody, and welcome to Top Comics to Pre-Order in a Flash. I'm Andy.
I'm Matt.
We're here with Infinity Flux Comics out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and this is our real quick show where we show you some of the biggest and best books that you can pre-order by this weekend, so you don't miss out on any of the good comic stuff coming out.
hmm
We've got an interesting show this time,
Yeah.
coming in hard with some really cool image stuff. So let's get going.
We're going to start with Geiger #1. So, this is the Jeff Johns Gary Frank book. This is the start of an all new ongoing Geiger series. And it's very similar to what we've read before. Geiger's left his home. He's wandering the roads of the former United States with his two-headed wolf Barney, but he's going to run into an unlikely foe that may hold secrets that could help Geiger. So, just a new series about Geiger.
Kind of the first ongoing, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah. Speaking of the Geiger universe, Redcoat #1 is coming out from Jeff Johns and Brian Hitch. Of course, this one is about a British redcoat named Simon who gained immortality in 1776 when he ran into a group called the Founding Fathers that was made up of revolutionary war leaders. And how did he get this immortality power? What did they have to do with it? All of that is kind of his journey in this to learn how he may have shaped America and the world's history.
So not part of the Geiger universe, but it is part of the Ghost Machine imprint. This is Rook Exodus #1. This is by Jeff Johns and Jason Fabok. And if you read this in the sampler issue that came out a while back, you know this is about a farmer named Rook who left the crumbling Earth a while back, and he went to the planet Exodus that was terraformed, and everything there, the environment, nature, animals, everything is controlled by a group of humans called Wardens. But then the world's engine failed, and all the rich people left, and everybody who was left, they are sort of there, fighting for control of the planet.
And their helmets control
Yeah,
animals,
that's pretty
which is
cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
Next, we've got Edge of the Spider-Verse #3. I wanted to talk about this one because you can see on the cover, we're introduced to a new spider character. This is Star Spider, who is slinging through the stars in her silk ship. You can see, I think, up there in the corner. And it's a big job when your friendly neighborhood spider person, your neighborhood's the entire galaxy.
Yeah.
So I think this sounds really fun, and I love the design of her suit.
Ultimate X-Men #2. So Ultimate X-Men #1 came out this week to much fanfare. This issue in particular is the first appearance of May Storm, who you can see on the cover there. Hisako begins her first year of high school, where she meets a young girl named May, who is, May Storm, and they team up to embark on a creepy adventure to find out who or what is this shadowy figure that has been haunting and taunting them.
Mm. Next up, we've got Hack Slash Kill Your Idols. This is a one shot, and this is actually collecting some of the stories from the Image 30th anniversary specials that they did, where Cassie, Hack, and Vlad run into a serial killer, serial slasher that's got something unusual about them, and this mystery is going to lead her to the doorstep of some of Image Comics' more
Okay.
classic characters that we haven't seen in a while, like Super Patriot, Shadowhawk, uh, tons of really fun ones. So if you're looking for another Image crossover title, this sounds like a really fun one.
Next is Spectregraph #1. This is a new book from Distillery. This one's written by James Tynan. The art is by Christian Ward. And this is about a titan of industry who has lived alone in this mansion just north of LA for years. He is fascinated with the occult and with the paranormal. And for the longest time, the richest men and women in the country have wondered what is he building by himself in that giant mansion. Well, that man passed away, and now they may finally get their chance to see just what he was up to.
I wonder if he lives on a nice house on the lake.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, next up, this one's really cool. This is Principles of Necromancy, and this is our first book from Magma Comics.
Hmm.
And in this one, there is it's a world of endless war between knights and monsters. And there's a man named Dr. Eyes who is a traveling physician, and he weaves arcane remedies that are this world's closest thing to magic. But these gruesome miracles are just stepping stones towards his ultimate goal to overcome death itself. So it sounds like some creepy doctor machinations going on
Yeah.
here, and I'm interested to see a new publisher coming into
Yeah.
the mix.
Next is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 150. Now, we don't expect that anybody's going to jump on this series at 150, but we did want to point it out because this is actually the last issue of this long-running series from IDW before Jason Aaron takes over with a new book and then all the other books they've announced. In this one, Donatello, he's been searching for his future self to understand how he can find Armageddon, and he'll race to his past to convene with his future, but can he get there to learn what he needs to do before Armageddon can eat the TMNT out of the timeline?
And lastly, this is Pooh versus Bambi number 1 from Zenescope. I just thought this sounded really funny. It's a 3-issue miniseries, and it says, betrayed by those he once called family, Pooh is on a mission, and no amount of honey will sate his thirst. And he's drawn deeper into the 100-acre woods where he's going to have to make unlikely allies on his quest for revenge, I guess, and not to become a trophy in someone's collection. So, just wholesome, fun action. No, but this is actually the B cover. The A cover is not available, but I thought this one perfectly painted the picture for this.
Yeah.
That is it for Top Comics to Pre-Order and Flash. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to head over to infinityflux.net right now to pre-order these books we just talked about so you don't miss out on when they are released. Also, stay tuned for our show coming up on Friday, where we'll be going over these and a lot more comics, plus their variants on that show, so you can pre-order those as well. And until next time, thanks for watching.
See ya.
Bye.